What's for dinner in my house for my family? I'm gonna share that with you guys today. Hey guys, my name is Vanessa if you are new, and I don't do a lot of these types of videos, but I thought maybe because everybody is at home kind of making different things using what's on hand, this might be interesting / helpful for y'all today. So I have been filming just little clips of what we have been eating over the past month. I only shared a few of them. Dinners have actually been kind of crazy. Filming has been different since the kids are home 24/7, so I've changed up the way that I have been doing things, but I have a few different clips of dinner ideas. If I have any recipe links, they will be in the description. And then I was going to do a separate video on side dishes, but I only ended up sharing or filming 2 of them, so I'm going to add that onto this video as well. So there's a few dinner ideas, and then at the end there's going to be 2 side dishes that I made to go with our dinners for my family of 6. So that is what we are going to get into right now. Okay guys, so I didn't film any like preparing this or anything because this is what you call it's the weekend. We cleaned out our fridge, freezer, went through the pantry, did some meal prep, and we threw together something for dinner. So I had 2 bags of scallops in the freezer, so we pulled 1 out, and then we seared them, and we've got a garlic butter lemon sauce on top. We have some leftover noodles, and my kids love just plain noodles with soy sauce on them. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's got some soy sauce on there, so this is kind of for them. Then I had half a bag of meatballs from IKEA. Went ahead and heated that up in the oven because my kids will probably eat just a couple of these scallops, and then they're gonna go for the meatballs. And now we'll have some leftovers for the rest of the week and for their lunch boxes, which is perfect. And then I had a lot of produce, so I went ahead and made a big salad because we have salad on our meal plan for tomorrow night, and I figured I would go ahead and make it tonight, and that way it's already done for tomorrow. So we've got a big salad, and then these are kind of the additions to the salad that the kids can pick from. I got some croutons, some sunflower seeds, shredded cheese, and then these are the 2 favorite dressings in my house, ranch and the Italian dressing from Olive Garden. So this is what's for dinner tonight. All right, our next dinner that I'm gonna be sharing, I will have this recipe linked down below. It is from a blog, and I made myself a little note to share it in a what's for dinner. So I'm not gonna actually film me making this because I really, like with new recipes, I want to pay attention, not have to worry about the camera or anything like that. So I'm showing you guys all the ingredients. I am doubling this because this one says it only serves 2. And I wanna make enough for at least my husband, myself, and my oldest daughter who does live a vegan lifestyle. My younger 3, I'm gonna have them try it, but I am going to be making Trader Joe's Mandarin Orange chicken for them just in case. Also going to be serving it with some rice. I'm just going to cook this in my Instant Pot. Yes, my dog is barking. He just finished eating and he wants to come inside. And then this is salad left over from last night, and we're gonna have this as our veggie on the side. So let me go ahead and get everything made. Hopefully this turns out good, but I will let you guys see the final product and our thoughts on it. Okay guys, here's my plate. Everybody else is sitting at the table, so I'm gonna go sit down. We're gonna eat, and then I will let you guys know what we thought of it. I would say that I liked it. And Paige loved it. She actually got seconds, and I'm about to get seconds. Pearl loved it. She got more of it. Bryce and Rose, no. So I'm really glad that I made the chicken. So Bryce and Rose had the rice, the chicken, and salad. And then Pearl had chicken also, but she did get more of the cauliflower. I gave her a small amount, and she liked it, so she came back and got some more. So I'm about to get some more. I'm assuming Mark's gonna love it because he's not super picky, but he's actually not home yet. So we're all eating without him tonight, but yeah, super yummy, so good, and it was so easy to make. You really just mixed all the sauce ingredients together and then steamed the cauliflower in the skillet and then added the sauce to the cauliflower. So this is something that Paige could make on her own for lunch or whenever, if I was cooking something else for dinner and she wanted to whip this up real quick. it didn't take long at all. So I am glad to have this recipe in our arsenal. Okay guys, so for dinner tonight, I'm actually filming this separately. This is gonna be our side dish and Paige's, part of Paige's dinner. But I'm making a little change to it. It calls for corn, however, Paige is not a huge lover of corn. So I'm going to be taking the corn that I've had in my freezer forever. Look at all that freezer burn, but whatever, it's corn. And I'm going to cook it in the Instant Pot. So I will show you guys how easy it is to do that. And then my husband's actually home early today. We had pest control come out and deal with that little ant problem. If you guys were on our live stream, you know what I'm talking about. So he's gonna cook these bratwurst in a skillet. Super easy. You just heat them up until they're brown, add some water in there, put a lid on, and you cook them for like 14 minutes. So they're cooked all the way through. So super easy, and those directions are actually like on the back of these. This was a 2-pack that I got from Costco, so we only need one for our family. So we have another one in the freezer for another meal. So let me go ahead and get our potato pepper salad in the oven. This has to cook for 30 minutes, and then we will start cooking up the rest of our dinner. Okay guys, so for the corn in the Instant Pot, the longest time, it only takes 3 minutes to cook or steam. The longest time is gonna be it coming to pressure. So you do not need a steamer basket. You can use a trivet that comes with your pot. I just happen to have this, and it does make it a little easier when you're pulling it out. I need to use this for my eggs so I can just pull them out. I just always forget about it. All right, so I'm adding in 1.5 cups of water. And now I'm dumping in this very old and freezer burned bag of corn. They're just little mini corn on the cobs. And I'm just, all right. I'm gonna put the lid on, make sure it is sealing, and then we're gonna go down here. I'm not gonna press the steam button because I don't know what that's gonna go to. I'm just doing manual because that just automatically puts it on high pressure. Depending on the Instant Pot that you have, a lot of them do not have the manual button. You can just press whatever pressure type button it has and make sure that it is on high pressure. So you can see my manual automatically goes. I do not need it for 4 minutes. I only need it for 3. Now, if you are cooking fresh corn and it's not frozen, you can actually just set it for 2 minutes, and that will be enough to steam your corn. Instant Pot is done. The oven is done. This is done. Dang, that was like everything just went off, so we rarely time everything that well. Okay guys, dinner is done. Got everything out here. This is typically how we have our dinner. If you're new, I make everything and I bring it all to this section of the kitchen, and it's kind of an assembly line. We make our plates and we go to the table. So I typically show you my plate. I am showing you a child's plate today before I make anybody else's. So this is typically what they eat, what I put on their plate. And if they want any more, they can come in and get more, because obviously there's plenty. And if they want another corn, there's plenty of corn. So they love sausage, so I'm going to give each of them a whole link of sausage that I just cut up. They like theirs with ketchup, but Mark and I are probably gonna have ours with barbecue sauce. And then I gave them just a small spoonful of the potato salad for them to try. If they like it, like I said, they can have more. And then corn on the cob, and they don't like anything on their corn on the cob. So I actually forgot to pull the butter over here. So I'm gonna pull the butter over here, and Mark and I will put butter on ours. Mark actually put salt and pepper on his as well. So this is what we are having for dinner tonight. Okay, tonight for dinner, I pulled some inspiration. I was just scrolling Pinterest and I saw this delicious chicken nugget casserole come up. So I kind of follow the directions, super easy. You just bake up your chicken nuggets, cut them into quarters, make mac and cheese on the side. You could make box mac and cheese. I happen to have some sliced cheese and elbow macaroni on hand, and then I just made a cheese sauce with butter and milk and then the sliced cheese. I mixed all of that together. I also added in some frozen broccoli that I had in the freezer, and then I topped it with more shredded cheddar cheese, because come on, cheese. And I popped it in the oven at 350, and it was probably like 3 minutes. I just watched it until the cheese melted, and oh my goodness. The kids are gonna go nutso over this. I ate a little bit of it as I was putting it together, and definitely some yummy combinations and super kid friendly. So I will have the recipe that gave me the inspiration for this linked down below in case you guys want to check it out. But it's really just mac and cheese and chicken nuggets mixed together, and I opted to add in some broccoli. Okay, so now we're getting into the first side I'm gonna be sharing, and I showed you guys a glimpse of this earlier as part of our dinner. I will have the recipe linked down below, but this is a roasted potato vegetable salad. And the only thing that I omitted is the corn. I didn't mix corn in with it because my oldest daughter is not a huge fan, and I specifically picked this side for her. Super easy to whip up. I just cut up all the produce, put it on a baking pan with the seasonings and olive oil, and I baked it in a 400-degree oven for 30 minutes.
Hold on when you need a friend, I'll never let you go again. Reach out when your mind's uneasy, 'cause I'll understand. Hold on.
When that was all done, the only ingredient that I didn't use in the beginning that it calls for is the green onions, because you don't want to cook those. Those are just to mix into it when it's all done. And this was super yummy. I will definitely be making it again. Okay, so for the next, I'm going to call this a side. It's just a different kind of side. I'm making this to go with some vegetarian chili that you guys should have already seen that video. So I will link it up in the iCards and have it in the description box. But we are going to make waffles, but we're gonna make cornbread waffles to go with our chili. So this is a super simple side to whip up. I've got 2 packages of Mexican style cornbread and muffin mix. I'm going to be using 2 eggs, and then I have about 1 1/4 cup or 1 1/3 cup of milk, and I'm just going to mix all of these together. This should serve about 6, we'll see, but if you need more or less than that, obviously it's just 1 pack, 1 egg, and then a little bit of milk, or use the milk that's on the back of the package. So I'm gonna go ahead and whisk all of this up, and then I think I'm going to do about 1 cup. We'll see how much my waffle iron holds, but about 1 cup, and hopefully we can get 6 out of this. Let's get to mixing up and cooking them.
Friend, I'll stay here to the end. Get up, don't hang your head, we'll take it step by step. Fell inside, now I'm living in a matchbox. All this time, all it needed was a little spark. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your head. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your head. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your head. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your head.
Okay, so that definitely made enough, and they look fantastic. So I have 4 really big ones here, and the kids will probably have a half of a one. So this will definitely feed the entire family. And I did want to go ahead and show you guys how we are serving it up. So it made 4 full ones and 1 small one. So I went ahead and took the small one. I've got our vegetarian chili on top, a little bit of shredded cheese, and some sour cream. I wish I had some green onions, but I do not. So that is still going to be delicious, but this is perfect for any kind of soup or chili type of main dinner, just as an extra little side. All right, y'all, so that is what a few things that my family has been eating on in the month of March. If you guys like this type of video, I could easily keep it up each month. Maybe the end of each month, I'll share just a few dinner ideas outside of other videos. So I also shared 3 separate freezer meal videos in March, and those were all dinners that we ate as well. So if you guys missed those, I will have them linked down in the description box, and I might have thrown a couple up in the iCards over this video as well. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you are new, I would love for you to subscribe and join our community here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.